How you doing today, Steve?
Hi, Zach. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you. So, thanks for participating in the live lesson today. I know we talked a little bit about just some of your striving for distance, right? Give us a little background on just, what has your driver distance been looking like lately?
Well, I drive the ball, I'm guessing, anywhere between 190 and about 210 yards.
Okay.
When I had a good one, maybe 220, 225.
Nice. How old are you now?
I'm 60 years of age.
60 years of age.
Yes.
Okay. And you play quite a bit, right?
I play golf at least twice a week.
Twice a week.
And I wouldn't say I'm a great golfer, but I love the game and I'm trying to strive to get better. And I'm hoping you can help me achieve a little bit more yardage today. And that's our goal here today, hopefully.
Very good, very good. Yeah, and I've heard that the short game and around the greens is pretty good. If we could get a little more distance and get on the greens in regulation, it'd be really helpful, right?
Very much so. And I've heard a lot of good things about you. And I'm hoping you can just put me on a better path and a better direction. And
perfect.
I look forward to working with you today and helping me.
Perfect. Well, let's just record some drives here to get started. I'm going to kind of just take a look at your average drive and club head speed and club path, launch angles, just all that good stuff, and we'll go from there.
Awesome. Thank you.
Pretty solid there. A little pull maybe. What do you think? Typically you play a little fade when you hit a pretty good one?
No, normally I hit a little bit of a draw.
Okay.
Today, when I'm swinging a little off, I would say that would be my ball flight. Okay. But it is in play, you know what I'm saying to you. But normally I do a little bit of a draw, to be quite truthful.
Okay.
But when I'm swinging a little off or my upper body's maybe starting, I tend to cut a little bit that way.
It's kind of like being on the first tee over and over again, right?
Yes.
Okay, come on over here, Steve. Let's take a look. So let's take a look. We'll look at face on first, right? You hitting driver.
Yes.
And what would really be helpful at first is just kind of improving the ball position.
Okay.
You see the ball position,
You think it's too far forward?
It's too far forward.
Okay.
And what ends up happening with that is it makes your upper body kind of dive forward in the downswing.
Fair enough. I
which,
appreciate that.
You're not able to use you see how we kind of make a pretty big lateral movement forward with the upper body. So if I drew a line here, you can see there's a lot of lateral movement forward. And that's not going to really allow us to use the ground as well.
Fair enough. I appreciate that.
So, here's David Toms. He's on the senior tour nowadays, and he's a little bit inside his left heel. And with that ball position, he's going to be able to stay behind the ball more. He's pushing his hips forward, right? Staying behind it. And this is really the big key, because as we look at kind of some of the data on Flight Scope, and we take a look here kind of just on your average club path here, was 9-degree left. And that's really easy to do when the ball position's too far forward. To have a club path that's too much left. We want to get that club path going to the right. You get more angular momentum that way. Okay. And a lot of that, just changing the ball position, will change that, and then we might have to do a little bit with your hips to kind of get that club. I see you rehearsing and working on it, but it's actually not quite happening because the ball position doesn't allow you to do it either. Average club head speed was 81.7. So thus far, we had average carry 171, total distance 205. Basically just what you were describing. And then some of the other things, it's a very spinny ball. So your average spin rate was 2,900. A little too much spin. Like to get that spin rate down. When the spin rate's lower, you see the ball will roll farther. But the biggest thing, we need to get this spin axis. Your average was 10.4 right overall, spinning right, today. You had a couple that were a little pull hooks, but we need to get that ball spinning left.
Fair enough.
You get a lot more power that way, just like you do when you bowl right to left. When you kick a soccer ball, you kick right to left. There's a lot more power on that side than if I try to kick a soccer ball going this way.
I'll get with them.
So let's try that first, and then we'll do a little bit with the ball flight first, and then we'll try to do some stuff to kind of boost the club head speed out.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Hey, it's your coach, Zach Allen here. And if you'd like to permanently eliminate your slice add 20 or more yards to your drives, and make consistently flush contact swing after swing, then I've got just the thing for you. I'm about to show you a method that will fix your swing fast. In fact, we often see huge improvements on the very first swing. Since I don't have enough time in this short video, I've put together a 3-part mini clinic where I walk you through the exact process, nothing held back. I call it the One Swing Fix, and you can get the entire thing free of charge by clicking the link in the description below. The training isn't available anywhere else, so go ahead, click the link right now, and I'll see you on the other side. All right, now let's get back to today's lesson.
So let's do this just for that, yeah. So you kind of see here, you know, and like with where the stick is pointing, I'm gonna kind of give you like a
guideline,
a little guideline there, and that should be maybe just inside the heel.
Okay.
And you definitely see, I mean, compared to where that ball was before,
fair enough.
You want to really try to keep the chest back some, right?
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Same swing, huh?
Yeah, just for now. Try a couple, same swing, see what it feels like. Actually, let me add one more thing to that. One more thing. One more thing, 1 second. Okay, so step back here real quick and take a look. Maybe step back here. So maybe just one other just ball flight goal. These are more just external feels, but I'm gonna put a stick out here.
Yes.
And feel like you can actually start your driver a little right of this stick and maybe turn it back.
Fair enough. On the downswing, going
right
of that stick.
A little bit of what's called a push draw, right?
Fair enough.
Some of that, the ball position will help. There you go. Okay, good. Almost. A little bit of a fade, but... Okay, good. That's very close. That's very close. Go ahead and tee it up again. That's almost a push draw there, right?
Yes.
And then, hold on 1 second. Let me just start a new screen for driver.
When I am swinging well, that is my shape 50% of the time. You know what I'm saying to you?
Well, we need to make it like 95%.
I get that. And maybe during the round, my ball position fluctuates from...
Yeah, the ball position's huge, right? I mean, that'll define your ball flight, whether you're gonna fade it, draw it.
I get that.
Good, good. But you'll see almost just instantly, you'll eliminate the big pull. That big pull was from the ball position.
Right.
And then you'll eliminate, you know, kind of one of the big overfades at least. So that in itself can be very helpful. Show me one time here. Show me that rehearsal of how you kind of try to shallow the club or drop it in.
So when I'm at the top of my backswing, I feel like I'm trying to feel like my arms are just dropping to my side of my right side here.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to just pivot through the ball and let it come out on its own.
Okay, so let's talk about that for a second. So, you know, you go, okay, I mean, we're gonna start, you got that ball position, kind of in that, you know, inside your left heel.
Yes.
So what I would do, you know, before, you were kind of just to the top, arms relaxed, and then trying to just let them fall.
Yes.
It's more like if you were in the gym, like a chop.
Okay, I understand, like a swing a medicine ball.
Yeah, like you're really trying to really use the ground, and part of where that occurs, when you went back to the top, you really never had any unweighting or rising. Okay. So that little bit of rising there gives us a bit of extra backswing, but then that allows us to really do this more aggressively to where it's you're gonna do it rather than doing it passively and hope you do it and hope my shoulder doesn't kick out and the club comes over. So I've got this little orange thing back here. I want you to just do a couple rehearsals where you go back and you reach up and then pull down. Okay. So reach up and pull down. And as I'm pulling down, I feel like I'm going back towards this.
I feel, when you say pulling down, you want me to pull down with the hands or pull down with my body?
So it starts with the body first, so my body drops, but then right after, I'm gonna start to use my arms. Okay. Okay. So if you look at gym workouts, you know, of modern players, they do a lot of pull downs, lat pull downs. And we don't wanna just pull with the arms though. You wanna start with the body.
I quite understand.
But a couple rehearsals first, right?
Fair enough.
A couple rehearsals. Yeah, you don't have to swing through. Go ahead and set up to the ball. Let's do it right at the golf ball, and then swing to the top. Hold it right there. Good. And just as you get to here, feel like you rise up a little higher and reach. Now drop down. Okay. Yeah. Good, and really feel like your body's going downward, not just forward, like you're getting heavier.
I get you.
And the reason that happens too is because we kind of get lighter as we get to the top. They call this the unweighting phase.
Yes.
And then drop down.
Okay. I do feel that. That feels pretty awesome actually, because I feel the club's way above me now, and it's got room to drop.
That's what we want. And there's this little rise and then drop to our body that really can help with us doing that. There you go. Good, good, good. Rise, drop, and then as you come down, feel like your rehearsal is going to feel like it's going down to there, even though that's not where the ball is. Right?
Okay, fair enough.
Really feels like it's going back down that way. Good, good, good. Just above it, just not all the way down to it, just above it. Okay, good. Down, stop, a little bit. Good. And then go ahead and just let it come in from here, and it's coming in that way more.
Okay, like an airplane going on that plane.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely shallow. With a couple more rehearsals.
No problem.
So I want you to kind of just feel how that's going to get back to the tee, because that's the next part, right? So down, right, up, down. There you go. Good, good, good. Okay. That was great. So you kind of hit the ground a little bit first, right? Good. Try again. Awesome, awesome. So unweight and up, rise up a little higher. Good. Okay. Raise your arms up, stretch them up higher, stretch them up. Now down. Okay, good, good, good.
I do feel that the arms are more freer.
Okay, okay, good.
And more momentum. I think I think it's gonna be a little different, but I think
it's gonna be a little different. You might hit a couple bad ones. Don't worry about it at all. Just, you know, like I say, we got ball position, and then a little bit of that feel. See what happens.
No problem.
Okay, nice, nice. That was better. I saw a little more momentum to your follow through because you had a little more momentum in the backswing too.
Yeah, I did feel a little faster, if I say so.
I think it looked faster. It looked faster already. Wow, nice shot. That was very nice. Let me give you your numbers there. So that's 215 total, 175 carry. Okay. And now your club path is 2 degree right.
Okay.
Okay, so you went from whatever it was, 9 left to 2 degree right. Reach up a little higher. Reach for the sky. Good ball, bud. And now you're hitting a really good push draw. Like that's a nice ball flight. That's what I envision when I try to hit drive or something about that height, right? And you can kind of see too that the spin rate looked pretty good.
It feels a lot freer.
Okay.
From before.
Carry 188 on that. You almost carried 200.
Much better feel in a sense of freedom.
Okay.
From when I first started, from 10 minutes ago to now, if you want to know how I'm feeling.
Nice.
I don't think you're asking too much of me.
Yeah, yeah. And it's some of the stuff, you know, you've hit draws before, and you know, you've come from the inside, so you know you've been playing a long time. I know you know what you're doing.
A little handsy, but not bad.
Yeah, a little bit pulled across there, not quite the push draw. Here, watch this one time. I'll give you another feel for the back and down. Go ahead and stand back here for a second. So, you know, this thing's called a WEC method club. It weighs 4 pounds and it has BBs in it. So what would be good, this is really important for power because you're actually setting up great and you're creating a better club path already. So, you know, you're a good player, you're knowing how to do that, but we want to kind of use the ground a little more powerfully, okay? So what I want you to try to do here is up. You see how as I swing it, there's this kind of rising. As this thing goes up, my body follows it, and then I kind of drop. So up, drop. And then just for the drop right now, it's gonna feel somewhere back by this orange cone still.
No problem.
So you'll feel that same motion. I'm not using my arms, I'm using my body to swing it up. So up,
I see that.
Drop. But with the added weight, you'll feel a little more momentum than we will with a 1 pound club. Go ahead and set up like you're hitting a driver, and we'll do it just right hand only. You swing it forward, give it a little momentum.
Okay. No problem.
And then up. Beautiful.
And then it's really be drop.
Good. And when it drops, not just see how you like to rehearse dropping the arms, drop the body.
Okay, so
drop the body, yeah. So the body goes up and then drop. Good. Up, drop. That's when the body gets lighter. So we're getting lighter, heavier.
Okay, I see that.
Right?
Yes,
Lighter,
lighter up here and then heavier here.
Yes,
and
yes.
Then through.
Yes. So that's not really in your rehearsal. Your rehearsal just went like this.
Yes.
And then you're just trying to come down with letting the arms relax.
Yeah, and
You know?
yeah, I'm using the whole machine.
We really want to. We really want to kind of feel some of that and feel, when you look at long drive guys, I mean, they'll be up like this.
Okay.
They'll really, really be up.
So they're really hoisting it like a medicine ball up in the air like
They're
that.
really hoisting it. Hey guys, it's your coach Zach Allen here. I hope you're enjoying all this free content on YouTube. But if you really want to get to the nuts and bolts, I've got some very comprehensive learning series that go way more in depth. The ball striking blueprint, the consistency code, the simple swing solution, a brand new one called the compression clinic. These things literally cover the gamut of all things that you've ever wanted to understand in the golf swing in order to improve your game. And you can actually have access to all of it through our Players Club. It's different than the content on YouTube. We go more in depth, more comprehensive, and we go into everything that you've ever wanted or struggled with. Short game, early extension, over the top, tempo, anything that you've ever wanted to work on is in there. They all address different areas of your game that you might be struggling with. Slicing, hooking, hitting behind the ball. All the things that you've struggled with, we've got an answer in the Players Club. It's super affordable. Right now, we're actually doing a 14-day free trial. So go ahead and click the link in the description below, and let's get back to that lesson.
That's pretty good right there.
That's almost coming back, right?
Yeah, that's a pretty good ball. I mean,
It's trying to.
The wind's pushing pretty hard right now, left to right.
It is. It's pushing it pretty hard.
And
Let me
that,
give your numbers on that one.
That ball did not move an inch.
192 carry, 225 total.
Okay.
And that's a little hurting wind.
Right.
Okay, hold on. Let's do this for a little bit, okay? I'm going to have you swing another thing here. What I want you to do is, I've got this little, kind of a...
Yes.
This is from, what's the name of the company?
Asian girls use a lot
Yeah,
on YouTube.
This is from Mach 3. So I've got the clubhead speed radar here too. But I want you to, reach, really feel like you're getting a good stretch through your back and shoulders. Down, and then go ahead and swing one. So my clubhead speed on that was 91. Okay, watch me do it again. So you'll kind of hear, it's not as long as a driver, so you might not get the most speed, but feel reaching up, and then go ahead and let one swing once you've done maybe like 1 or 2 rehearsals of it. And then give us your clubhead speed when you see it, regardless of what it is. So a couple rehearsals, reach up for the sky.
No problem.
Reach up, good. Now drop down, good. Do it again, drop it down towards the orange cone more. Reach up for the sky, drop it down. Okay, don't cast it when you drop it down, drop your body down.
Okay, fair enough. So it'd be more like when I'm here, you want me to do that?
Yeah. Good. We getting any numbers there with the clubhead speed?
73.
Okay, good. Let's try again. It's not bad for swinging that. It's going to be a little slower than driver, so reach.
It looks like 73. It's very hard with the sun, but...
Good. And I like it. I want to see you just go faster because really there's no impact, so we're not worrying about hitting the ball. We're just trying to... Good. Okay, up here more. Up
fair enough.
More, right?
Is that 82?
Nice. That's your driver clubhead speed. Good. That's great. And what's really good about that, when you do that, you're stretching this part of your body out.
Right.
Before, it was very congested. We weren't really stretching this out. If you look at someone throw a football, you see how much they're opening this up. So in our backswing, we want to open this up, and then we can start to feel a little more dynamic downswing. But maybe that's the basic feel. It just has to do with your setup, setting up correctly so you can hit a draw, but then maybe to squeeze a few extra yards out today, kind of do the unweighting.
Fair enough.
And then let's just let it rip. Don't really worry. We're just doing kind of like your long drive fun, right? If you top one, hit one bad, totally fine. Yeah, reach up, try to hit a draw. Good swing, bud. And that would definitely be a sign. Your follow through is nothing to write home about, right?
Right.
So when you really do things right, I think you'll start to feel all that momentum carry you through to just a bigger, fuller finish.
Okay.
You know, when you don't do things right, it looks like this.
Thank you.
Looks a little bit like we're, you know,
I get it.
kind of chasing after it, right?
So I get that.
So you'll really kind of feel that, and hopefully, you know, that'll help give you more motivation to do it. Yeah, reach up, hit a draw. Nice. See the follow through, the right hip, the right shoulder, everything's moving a little bit more.
Yes.
It's great. Try to use the good balls here. There's a few bad ones in there. Try to use the shinier ones. I'll kind of give you some of your, what are his numbers on those ones, Aaron? 225 total on that.
Yeah, that's good for me. I
Yeah,
mean, compared to where I was.
186 carry. Good. Reach, reach, drop. Hit a draw. Reach high. Wow, that was your best one. That was your best one. Okay, let's see what the numbers were on that. I can see that thing coming off the club. I got a good feel for distance too.
That one says 104.
That might have picked up something wrong there. That probably wasn't the club head speed. That thing can, yeah, hold on, let's get your numbers here.
No problem.
198 carry.
198 carry, 149 smash, 243.4. Nice, 243.4. That's kind of how we want to do it right there. What was the club head speed on that?
84.
84, good, good. That's good. A couple miles an hour faster with the club head speed too.
That smash factor was great.
And then it takes a little bit of reckless abandon to hit a driver far. You
I
know, that's
believe
why you got to practice like this sometimes. Of you almost go past what you're going to do on the golf course. Keep staying with the draw. If you start not drawing it, keep getting that sense of dropping back towards the orange cone. Good. That vertical drop will help shallow the club out and have you come from the inside.
Fair enough. Thank you. Close.
Good. Let's do a practice swing one time, Steve. Show me your best finish ever. If I was going to take your picture right here and I was going to put it on the mantle above your fireplace, show me your best Rory McIlroy impersonation. Up. Good. And just everything, right hip, right shoulder, everything's getting through. Click, right?
Yes.
And don't let the ball stop that momentum, right?
Fair
Don't let
enough.
the ball stop that momentum. Let's hit a draw. Let's be drawing it all the time. Stretch those muscles out. Ah, good try. We lost the face a little bit.
That's okay.
All that means is, you know, your wrist and hands, just the face came down, it was a little open. We need a little bit more, a little more supination, a little
Right.
more roll.
Should I think about that from the top
down.
or not really?
I'd be thinking about somewhere in here. Yeah,
Okay.
just to make sure it's got to happen before we hit the ball.
I
So
get that.
a little bit of that. But I like the speed and the athleticism of that. Yeah. Better. And you know, you'll go back and forth. If the ball flight starts getting a little wild, you might tone it down a little bit and try to get the ball flight, you know, shaping how you want. But when the ball flight's good, you can start to try to crank on it a little bit, right? Get up, get higher, finish bigger, really use momentum. There you go. I like it. Looked like you threw it back and threw it up, right? Throw it up.
That's my best of the day right there.
That was a good one, huh?
Yeah.
I thought you drop kicked it a little bit. Let's see here. See if you know what you're talking about. I mean, you play all the time.
I think that was it very good.
Hold on, the numbers come. 200 carry, 227 total. 7-degree right path, 0.4 up, 82 club speed, 3.8 left spin axis. So that was your best carry, you're right. Feel a stretch in your shoulders, stretch in your arms. There you go. That's a little more prominent up there. Good. We want to stretch those muscles. Like I said, just like throwing a football.
Yes.
If we don't have stretch, we're not going to have any load, right? Good. And you feel how at that very last moment, it's taking you out of the ground.
Yes.
So we can press back in. And it actually helps our rhythm too. It helps give you a little more timing to do some of these other things, you know, well. Okay. Let's have a good face going through too, right? Reach. Good ball.
I could have reached a little bit more, but I get that. It was still pretty well hit.
188 carry, 230 total. So good on the total distance there. Ooh, that should be a good carry, huh?
Yeah, I didn't get all of it. I didn't hit it to the center of the club face, but it was very good.
Okay, a little on the toe maybe?
I think a little in the heel, funny enough.
What was the carry on that, Aaron?
But I think it was hit very well.
203 carry. 203 carry.
I'll never carry a 203.
Yeah, oh, that's a good bit. Wow, you got that to turn over. You see it just try to snap back?
Yes.
You want to feel like it's on a string like that. It starts out there and you can just bring it back, you know, with a good recall. That was nice. The wind switched a little into the wind. You still carried that 197. 35 yards a roll, 232. It's fantastic.
That's hammered.
Nice. That might have been one of the best ones right there.
That ball was hammered for me. I mean, I hit that with everything.
Yeah, you could hear that ball. It was a heavy hit. 197 carry, 225 total. Good job, dude. Good job. Yeah, right. You know, you did fantastic today, man. I appreciate you coming out and being a part of this lesson. You know, it looked like we got at least 20 yards more distance and a little more freedom in the swing. What do you think?
I think, well, firstly, I thank you. I would like to come back and see you again if that's possible.
For sure.
And work with you. I think I've got a good solid foundation to work on for the next 2-3 weeks. And I'll circle back to you if I have any questions. I will call you in the interim if that's okay with you, and you can just give me some guidance. I'll take a video if I'm struggling with something, but I definitely have a good roadmap.
Sounds awesome, man. And sounds great. Yeah.
I think we do have 230 in us soon around the corner.
I think you do. I think we're just getting started too. You know, maybe we'll film another one and maybe get it out there, you know, 230, 240, something like that.
Yeah, that would be ecstatic. If I can do that, I've accomplished more than my goal. Thank you so much.
My coach would always tell me, say, you feel the force in these movements. You start feeling it, and then you start to actually force the feel. And that's where we really get confident and, you know, just really can smash balls out there.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I hope everybody enjoyed this content today. If you like some of these live lessons and you want to see more, comment down below. Let me know if you have any questions about it. But we sure enjoyed filming with Steve. Thanks for coming out and being a student today, huh?
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for your time.